Alright, in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Hanwei Sir Marshall sword. It's a double-edged blade, putting a sharpening surface on this as well. Got an awesome fuller here. Take a look at some specs on it, and then we'll do some cut testing as well. Let's get to it. Alright, overall length, we have a 40-inch blade all the way from the peen pommel. You can see the little hammer marks on the end here, the pommel, all the way from the very pointy tip of this sword. 33 1/4 inches for this blade, the actual blade itself, going all the way to the tip of the guard here. Notice this little leather piece right here. That way when you actually resheath the sword, you're not slamming that back into the steel, allowing that to draw back in nice and smooth. Obviously don't hold this upside down, but you can get the point as far as that goes. High carbon steel blade, as always with Hanwei. Very, very durable blade. Has somewhat of a short handguard. As you can see, it doesn't go as far as something like, let's say, a double-handed sword or a two-handed sword would have, but enough to where it doesn't allow the hand to slide up when you're thrusting or when you're slashing as well. All right, overall weight of this blade, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. So very versatile blade. I'm gonna put the scabbard down for a second. You got everything you got here. You got all your slashes, you got all your thrusts, everything that you need, as long as you know what you're doing with a live blade, that is. The grip. This is actually one of my favorite parts of this blade, so we get all close up in here. Notice this little textured grip, these little nubs. So whether you have gloves on or not, it's actually a flat grip too. You can see it's not a rounded grip. Even these knots here, they're really allowing this to stay in the hand. It's not super sticky with this leather wrap grip with a wood core, but it does allow you some traction when you're really moving this around your hand. The pommel, we mentioned it before, a little bit of an oval shape here, more like a teardrop. It's a peen pommel. You can see the little hammer marks in the bottom here as well. Very, very solid blade. Really, really great in the hand. Full coverage on the high line and full coverage on the low line as well. All right, so now what I want to do is take some up close looks at this blade so you can see exactly what it's like as if it was in your hand. Let's get looking at it like it was in your hand. A little bit further back, right there. We're gonna do the cut testing with it. Let's get to it. Dude, okay, I know I say this sometimes, I can get dramatic, but I really did not feel that slash go through. I barely soaked these, like maybe like 2 hours. So you can see, dude, this is all dry. Not a bad cut. Functional cut. And yeah, it's super sharp. I am noticing too, I barely felt it. I'm gonna slow-mo it too so you can see it, but see how thick the fuller is? Going all the way up the blade. I definitely think that had something to do with it because it's reducing the mass as it's slashing through, allowing you to have less friction, which leads to a deeper cut. So you have it, the Hanwei Sir Marshall sword. Take a look at some specs on it, up close looks, and of course some cut testing. Let me know what you like about this blade in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'll talk to you soon.